Okay, so let's run through that again slowly. We're going to do your print and cut. You're going to go to upload and you're going to say upload and you're going to browse to where you've put your design. I know mine's in downloads. There it is, and we're going to say open. Now again, it'll go through. Now you can see all the different things that can open. I'm going to leave it as a single graphic. Now this is because this graphic is already perfect here. I don't need to do anything to it. It's 100%. So we're just going to say apply and continue. Now it'll come through to this section. Now that is if we're using it as a cut file, it would be single layer, but you see there's no picture there. Flat graphic is what when we're printing. So a flat graphic is a printed file. So we say continue and upload, and it's now going to go through to my screen. Now I know I've got an A3 printer. I'm not sure what size your guys have got, but I know my A3 is about 25 centimeters. So we'll have a look now what the size is when it comes through. We'll probably have to resize it. This is actually gets so easy. You're going to pick it up so quickly because this is basics. Now you'll see here it says operation. It is a print and cut. If we for any reason decided we wanted to do something else with it, this is where we would select it. But this particular file, if we change it now, it's going to be a basic cut will just be that circle. Okay, now you'll notice over here we have, if I look at my kit, that's my Down syndrome kitty. This is telling me, there's exclamation mark is telling me there's a problem. But it's okay because I know what the problem is. So we're going to go to our size and I'm going to change it to 25. I know mine is 25. So let's do that. And yeah, be 25 by 25. And we're then going to go to make. Now it's going to go through, and this is where it becomes quite important. Okay. You see these lines, these are the registration lines. So that is why you need to print. We could actually have made it slightly bigger. You'll see it's putting, because it's an A3 print, it's putting it on the big mat. I must actually have a look. I might even have a spare. I'm sure I've got big mats, the long mats in stock. But I don't think, it depends what you're going to cut. Now, it needs that registration mark for it to be able to cut that circle. So what happens from there is you would go and say, okay, send it through. And from here, you would connect to your printer. So you say, send to printer. And you see the registration marks? Here they are. And that is why you need to print through the software. Because that is what tells your computer, your Cricut, where to cut. So we're going to say next. Now I've got a whole bunch of different printers, but my A3 is my Samsung. Now what you do is you, for this particular one, switch off your bleed and use your system dialog. Now it depends what, see, I don't know how your guys are printing. Obviously they're printing a photo quality print, so you would need this because if you've pre-printed it, but you need to have it printed with those registration marks, so you would need to do it through your software. That's going to be the problem because you can't save this to a floppy or a floppy. Isn't you talking now showing my age? You can't save that to a USB and take the USB in to be printed. They need to be able to access it. You can, however, do it on your phone. If I save this, I'll be able to access it on my smartphone. So I don't need my system dialog because, and it gives you the option here. Now it's going to shout that it can't find the printer. If we go back one page, it actually gives you the option that you've already printed it. Okay, let me just show there. So it's telling me it's printed. On this side of the page, normally it says I've already printed. So if you've printed it like at work or whatever, or wherever, and you've already got it, but the artwork is saved like that. So that is why it becomes important that you save it as a print, cut and file, and it has the registration marks on. Then, because what happens then is you'll actually see your machine read, the little laser picks up those registration marks, and it then knows where to cut that.